We are live for session 2 of Hogen's Dilemma. I'm your DM, Rune Rook, and I'm gathered with my players for the newest session of The Boys. Let's see how crazy things get this time. As always, I want to do a roll call. Let's start from top to bottom. Syrax, the Dragonborn, are you there?
I am. I'm not happy. I kind of got... We'll just say I made some poor decisions, so Royce is there.
Indeed he is.
I want my ship back.
Thank you so much. For right now, just roll call, but thank you. I love the energy. Jax, are you there?
I'm here.
Amazing. Maxon, are you there?
I am here.
Incredible. Tanlin, are you there?
Definitely here.
Hell yeah. Vaughn, are you there? Your mic cut out, but I love the energy. The Vaughn is here. And Zakra Powdertail, are you there?
I am here and ready to kill.
All right, I love the energy, everybody. Let's get into it. Now, last session was supposed to be session 0, but honestly, we're just going to call session 1. And this is session 2. All right, everybody. As always, I'm going to recap a little bit. While I fix the avatars, oh my goodness, they completely just, move for no reason. But basically, before I do that, let me explain what's going on. Our players found themselves to be inside a tavern for a job, a bounty poster to help a nice man named Hogen. Our players all had different reasons for coming here, but regardless, they are here. And while they're here, they witness the terrible bandit known as Royce walk up and flat out call his fiancée a bitch and insult the father of his fiancée, Hogen, as he looked at him and said, "Give me all your money." Meanwhile, his wife, Susie, is on the other corner of the bar, and all the bronze bandits walk in to rob the place. Meanwhile, Princess Rolia and her guard Vendera are there, along with their monk turtle, Dudley, Vaughn, Maxon, Jack, Syrax, Powdertail. They're all doing their own thing. Tanlin is a fucking bat hanging from the ceiling. Things are crazy. And in case you haven't heard it by now, there's fire! Fire going on in the background. Let me draw that real quick. While I draw the fire, I'm going to fix the avatars. And while I'm doing all that, I want my players to officially roll initiative.
Alrighty. I have to roll at advantage. Yes.
Mine's not popping up. It's rolling in the thing, but it's not rolling on the...
You have to download the...
D20.
You gotta download the link, I believe.
Tweaking.
Make sure you download the extension.
Yeah, because it's working on the dice channel. You can see what I rolled in the dice. But,
That's okay.
Yeah, so it's there, it's in the...
Yeah, no, you're good.
So there's a Roll20. There's like a Google Chrome.
Yes.
Extension for linking it.
Yeah. Here, I'll link it again. Go ahead and make sure you have that downloaded, because it should work.
Yeah.
I'm posting in general for you. All right, let me fix these
Download
avatars real quick.
I have it. So strange.
Make sure you don't have anything else. I've been told that sometimes if you have 2 at the same time, it won't work.
See, I'm in here. Let's go.
Alright, let me try this now. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna test roll this real quick. Okay, it's still not working. I'll figure it out.
That's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, gotta restarting Chrome also. Usually, you have to restart the browser.
It's okay. It's honestly not a big deal. It's mostly for just people who are watching. Just please make a note to talk to me about it after session to see if we can fix it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, everybody. Avatars are fixed mostly, and we are ready to go. I'm rolling initiative for the NPCs. Let me start that now. Oh, let me also get the turn order set up. Please put your own initiative in. I'm setting it up. Oh, I totally forgot to ask. How's my mic quality? Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Very good.
Awesome.
good.
Awesome. Okay, there we go. Turn order is on the screen. Let me add everybody else on it. if I forget to add you, please let me know.
There we go.
I think I got everybody, but if I missed you, please let me know.
And Royce got the net one.
I do it in order of the thing. But maybe. Oh no, it's Princess Rolia who got the 1. Royce got 2.
Well in. Big roll. Genuinely, I got a big roll.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because I rolled with advantage and I rolled a 1.
Ooh,
But I got 17. I got a 17 in my other roll.
nice. The Bronze Bandits rolled a nat 20.
Oh no.
At least half of them are asleep.
That's true. Half of them are asleep. Which, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to be setting an official. Well, actually, I don't have to. Sleep lasts for 1 minute, correct? I believe. So 10 rounds.
Correct.
So 10 rounds. 10 rounds. We're on round 1.
As they burn to death in their sleep.
So reminder: the ones with red dots are the ones that are currently unconscious.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Give me 1 second. All right, let's officially begin combat. So the Bronze Bandits, they all stand up, ready to fight under their leader, Royce. However, exactly 7 of them are unconscious. They lay on their stomachs on the ground, their swords or bows laying next to them. Meanwhile, portions of the wall are on fire right now. As you guys see the walls on fire, I put the fire on the map. You should be able to see it. And Royce immediately yells to the bandits, "Kill everybody except for Hogen. I need to find where he keeps the money." The bandits nod as 3 of them immediately move towards Princess Rolia with their swords. As the 3 of them say, "Why, hello there, lass. If you don't mind, we need hostages." As the bandits move towards Rolia, "Stay away from me! I am Princess Rolia! Stay away!" "Oh, even better! You'll fetch us quite a coin." As the 3 of them move towards her, I'm gonna roll unarmed strikes. So all 3 of them hit, as Princess Rolia is not really a fighter. All 3 of them managed to hit, and they all deal 5 unarmed damage, so they deal 15 damage. Princess Rolia is knocked unconscious, as all 3 men punch her across the face, knocking her the fuck out. Princess Rolia is unconscious, as the men proceed to tie her hands behind her back and her ankles together. And I'm marking with a green circle. The green circle one is the guy who currently... Yes, go ahead.
Would I be able to invoke my protection fighting style, granting them disadvantage?
Well, how many people can you do
wielding
that
a
on?
shield, and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet of you. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
But you don't have a reaction because you haven't started your turn yet.
Oh, no, he does have a reaction. Although, if I'm being honest, I'll do you a favor. This is my one and only favor for this session, probably, is that even if you manage to stop one of them, 10 damage is still enough to knock her out. So I wouldn't waste it on this if I were you.
Alrighty.
But in terms of the rules, lawyer, that might be true. So if that is true, then my bad. But in my experience as DM, when the round has started, everyone has a reaction for like the beginning of the round. So that being said, moving forward, Princess Rolia is currently knocked unconscious as she is currently tied up and hoisted over the bandit's shoulder. And let's see. That's basically the end of the bandit's turn. We now get to Surax. Surax, you are standing in the middle of the tavern. You see people like freaking out, like multiple people trying to stand up and get out of the building. People are starting to lose their minds. What do you want to do?
Okay, so really, Sars's ideal goal would be to go straight for Royce, which is all of his movement. But the problem is there's people in the way, and obviously the furniture. So realistically, he'll want to go straight for it, but I don't know. How do you treat like if there are NPCs in the way? Say for example,
So-
like what's his name?
It's a good question. So the way that I rule it is that if you're not trying to attack them, like if they're not your enemy, then you're fine. So you can go through them just fine. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my 40 feet of movement to move Cyrax to essentially. He'll be stopped here because of the bandits, so it's using 35 feet. But as he moves, he's gonna be almost feral in the way he moves, almost down on all fours as his scales begin to like almost steam come out of them as I rage.
Ooh, okay. So as you do that, I want you to roll intimidation.
Da, 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 da. So that's 11 plus 5, so it's 16.
So if it's 16 and your appearance, it's enough to where, because of you going on all fours and you going into rage and you looking like a monster, you see an entire crowd of people faint, go unconscious behind you. Like, they're all freaking the fuck out. So I'm going to put a symbol on them. So you see all these people go unconscious in the top right corner. They all go, like, they just faint at the sight of you, Cyrax, as you run over, and you manage to get over there with no problem.
Yeah, so at the same time, he's going to be drawing out.
Oh, also, make sure to move your token with what you're saying.
Yeah. I just want to quickly get the description. Yeah, but this, as like coming out of his sheath, a crude axe with cutting edges made of a sharp obsidian. It's his Axe of the Furyborn, weapon he picked up in the arena. Why won't you move? Oh yeah, I need to do this. There we go. He's gonna climb. He's gonna sprint down here, stuck in the middle of everyone, nearly barging poor Vaughn out of the way, and he's going to make a swing at the bronze bandit there, next to him.
All right, so you swing right for him. So Vaughn, you see the bronze bandit attacking the princess, and naturally you would try to defend her. However, you're not able to get there in time. And so you watch as Cyrax, who is like feral, just jumps in between you and the bandit as he attacks him with his blade.
So that's roll 14.
You hit?
14 plus 7. That's 21. And then that's 2d12. Or no, it's 2d12 with the Furyborn. So that's 11, and 11 plus 4, so that's 15. 15
How do you want
damage.
How do you want to kill him?
Simple, just running through, drive the axe straight into his shoulder, nearly ripping his arm off, and shoving his carcass aside, solely focused on Royce.
Very nice. So Royce just kind of like, he looks at you and he curses under his breath. Fuck, why is he here? As he just kind of stares at you with a little bit of horror on his face.
Smile and the steam coming out from the corner of his mouth as he's just saying, "I'm coming for you, Royce. I want those rings."
So you hear all these people just fighting back and forth, and is that the end of your turn, Cyrax?
Would I be able to then use my bonus action? Actually, no, because I can use the rest of my movement to close the 5 feet, and then I'll be next to Royce, wouldn't I?
I believe your rage was your bonus action.
Oh, yes, it was. Thank you for reminding me. Then I will stay here with 5 feet of distance between me and Royce, and then I'll end my turn.
All right, well said, very well said. And just to make sure, Vaughn, because I didn't ask you, but I just want to make super sure, would you have wanted to do anything to try to get in Cyrax's way, or no?
No, Vaughn's gonna be ending up going after the bandits that are trying to use her as a hostage, so that's one less he has to deal with.
All right, fair enough. Well said. Thank you so much.
Because the job posted was for protection of the important guests as well, so...
That's true. Very well said.
Kill the guests! That sort of clarifies what he needs to do.
Very true. Well said. All right. Something. I'm changing the music real quick. I want to put something new. And then we'll go next turn. There we go. All right. Let's get back into it. So, that is the end of Surax's turn. We now get to Tanlin, the bat, who's hanging on the ceiling of the tavern. You see fire spreading around. You see Princess Rolia unconscious and tossed over a man's shoulder. You see Surax running in like a raging dragon. You see Vaughn, who's ready to fight with his shield and his blade. What do you want to do, Tanlin?
So as a bat from up here, can I see how old Vendera is from this angle?
Vendera, how old she is?
Yeah.
Okay, roll investigation.
That was a joke. But
That's a joke. No, fuck you. Roll investigation. I'm making you follow through with this. Roll investigation.
I have pretty good investigation.
19.
19. I have pretty good investigation.
So for 19, you gaze upon her, and just the same way that you analyzed Princess Rolia last session, you analyze her face, and you can tell by the slight little wrinkles under her eyes that she is stressed, but still young. She appears to be about 29 years old. 29 years old human.
Does it look like, is there any more bandits outside the door, or the door's closed? Or is it?
So as of right now, the door is closed behind the bandits.
Okay. Is there any beams up here I can like land on?
Good question. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll roll a probability dice. I'm gonna roll a D100. If it's odd, no beams. If it's even, there are beams. Odd, no beams. Even, there are beams. Okay, I'll draw real quick.
They're on
All right.
fire.
So I'll draw with I'm gonna draw with a green square. So these are the beams.
Just collapses on the entire roof and kills everyone in the pub.
Yeah, I was looking for the horizontal beams I can land on and like stand on.
Those are the three only beams in the tavern.
I have like 40 feet of movement as a bat, so I'll fly this beam and unpolymorph into a regular guy.
So I'm going to say, if anyone wants to, well, here's what I'll say. You know, it's funny because I rarely use passive perception, but I think this is a good situation to use it. If your passive perception is a 12 or higher, then you'll notice a bat suddenly turn into a man, like clutching to a beam at the ceiling of the tavern. So
Marsh just looks up and says, "What the fuck?" And then just turns back to Roy. Like he just sees it out of the corner of his eyes. Like, what the fuck? Turns back then.
Is there anything else like to do, Tanlin?
Yeah, let's shoot the bandit that's holding Princess Rolia.
Okay, roll to hit. I will warn you. Now, I will warn you, since I am a new DM to you, I will warn you that my rule of thumb is that if you're doing something like this, if you miss, you will hit her instead.
Yeah, but I won't.
All right, go ahead.
Do I get advantage or anything from the vantage point or no?
Doesn't work that way when it comes to shooting arrows. However, his back is to you, and he's focused on keeping the princess restrained, so I'm gonna give it to you. Advantage, yes.
Alright. I mean, I get sneak attack. That's 23 to hit.
A 23! So Tanlin is surprisingly a really good shot for a man who just came out of being a bat as you fire straight into the hand of the bandit. Ah! Roll for damage, Tanlin.
That is 13 damage.
So Tanlin shoots an arrow that actually, you know what? I'm gonna rephrase. It doesn't hit his hand. It slams into his heart. So you just shoot an arrow that slams into his heart, and you could describe like what happened after that, but it would slam into his heart. Actually, I'll let you flavor any way you want. It could be his heart, his head. Either way, it's insta-kill. You could describe how you want it to happen, Tanlin.
I'll shoot into his head, killing him, and then I'll try and acrobatically fall down and catch the princess.
Ooh, okay. Roll. I need 2 rolls for that. So first you're jumping down from the beam, so roll acrobatics check. And then after that, roll a sleight of hand check.
9 on
Okay.
acrobatics.
Okay, then roll sleight of hand.
And I'll roll sleight of hand. Then
Ooh.
24.
So your acrobatics is pretty trash, but your sleight of roll, like it's really good. And so here's what happens. So Tanlin, you just fall down from the beam, like you jump down, but you land on your left foot pretty badly, and so you kind of like trip to the ground. However, luckily for you, the bandit, like he kind of dropped Princess Rolia very roughly, and so she kind of flings into the air, and she just flies towards you, like her body just hurls towards you, and you catch Princess Rolia. You like clutch her in your arm as you hold her very carefully. And she just kind of stares at you in shock as she looks at you in shock and she says, "My hero." Like she just says "my hero" to you as you're like holding her in your arms.
I thought she was unconscious. Is she not unconscious?
Oh my god, you're absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me. She's unconscious. So let's I was improving that, my bad. Yeah, no, she is unconscious. So she's in your arms and she's just saved by you, but unconscious.
All right. I was still readjusting as a bat, so that's why the acrobatics not that great.
Fair enough.
I will bonus action give her my potion.
I'm gonna say between you doing the attack and jumping down and catching her and all that, I'm gonna say you can't do any more actions. I'm gonna say that's the extent of the actions you could do, like in terms of like action and bonus action. So I'm gonna say no potion for now.
All right. Do I still get my second? I guess I can't really shoot with her in my arm. I guess it's fine.
You could still try to shoot if you like, but you would have to put her down.
No, I'll just hold on to her.
All right, fair enough. So Tanlin, he doesn't want to let her go. He thinks about shooting at someone else, but he wants to make sure the princess is safe, and she's still unconscious. And there's smokes going around, like a bunch of smoke. There's fire, so he keeps her in his arms to keep her safe. Meanwhile, we now get to Jax. You're up, Jax. What do you want to do?
All right. I'm gonna. What can I do? Okay. So is. Okay. So is this a window? I don't know if I can get right here. I'm trying to say point. Real quick. Okay.
What's the question?
Right here. Is this a window?
Here? Yeah, that's a window. Yes. Yeah. If you see a window on the map, then it's a window. You're good.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost towards the window to break it open.
A ray of frost. I would give it disadvantage because there's fire in the room and it's hot. So I would give disadvantage on that if you want to try that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
All right, roll to hit.
Mm. 19.
Ooh, so with disadvantage, it's 16, but you still hit. All right, roll damage.
Okay. Nine.
With a 9, that's enough. You guys suddenly see this blue light shine through the room from Jax, and suddenly you watch as glass shatters. The window completely opens up as you just see a hole in the wall now. I'm drawing a
All right.
pink square, because why not? So, opening right here.
Yeah, to get the smoke out, and then as a bonus action, I think I'm just gonna cast my prayer of healing at second level. Well, first off, I'm gonna move forward.
So Jax begins casting. First he used the ice spell, and then my soundtrack wasn't working before, and now he uses the healing spell as you cast prayer of healing. However, correct me if I'm wrong, that takes 10 minutes to go through, doesn't it?
Let me see. Yes.
Yeah, so you could try that spell, but it wouldn't go through for until 10 minutes, so 10 rounds of combat. So I don't know if you still want to do that spell.
Can be interrupted.
Yeah, it can also be interrupted, yeah, that's right.
No, okay. That's gonna be in my turn.
All right, fair enough. So you do not use your spell. So in that case, that is the end of Jax's turn. Or yeah, Jax's turn. Now we get to Royce. I actually made a mistake. Royce was supposed to go first, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, so we got Royce up next. So Royce sees what's going on around him, and he looks at Vaughn, he looks at Surax, and Royce immediately, he clutches his ring as he speaks into it. He has a ring, so to be clear, he has 3 rings on his left hand and 1 ring on his right hand. And so on his right hand, the ring appears to be a white ring, and he talks into it. He says, "I need you here now, my love. Hurry." So that's his action. He speaks into the ring, and he uses a message to send a message to someone. And then after he does that, he looks at Vaughn, and he uses his power ring as he goes for an attack on Vaughn. He tries to punch Vaughn across the face with a stunning strike. I'm rolling to hit.
That will be at disadvantage for Vaughn's displacer cloak.
All right. So
Since he's right next to me, sorry for
What's up?
interrupting. Would it
No,
be
it's
a
okay.
cheeky opportunity? Because he used to close the gap, I'm assuming, unless it's a magical attack.
So no. So unfortunately, unless you have some kind of special opportunity attack that I don't know about, the standard for
No.
yeah, the standard is that. So just for future reference, when it comes to opportunity attacks, what triggers opportunity attack is if an enemy like walks outside of your attack range, like during the turn, basically. So let's say, for example, Royce were to walk away from you, then you would have opportunity attack, basically. But he's still in your range,
Yeah.
so you can't do it. Okay, so Royce goes for Vaughn, and with disadvantage, it's a 24 that does hit. And so Royce managed. Yes, go ahead.
Could I use my runic shield to reforce one of those? Oh wait, nope. Never mind. That's another creature. Never mind.
No
My
worries. No, it's okay. No worries. And so Royce, he goes for a punch. You watch as his hand begins to grow in size and glow as he punches Vaughn across the face. Now, the punch doesn't do that much. As Vaughn manages to stand strong, you feel the entire floor shake as you take 10 damage, Vaughn. You take 10 damage and you are currently stunned. So you will have to take an action to come out of your stun status. So that'll cost you an action for when it's your turn. All right, so Royce does that, and that's basically the end of Royce's turn. We now get to Maxon. What do you want to do, Maxon?
A moonbeam. I cast moonbeam on these four. It's a 5. I have these 4. You think I would hit all 4? Hello?
I'm checking. Yes, that's right.
Yes, then I would
I
just-
will warn you that if you attack someone while they're under a sleep spell, that will wake them up.
Since they're waking up instead of a moonbeam, would I have disadvantage on their con save?
Yes, you would. Yes,
right.
absolutely. Yep.
All right, moonbeam it is.
All right, fair enough.
Give me a con 14 save for the 4th of them.
All right. Rolling it. I'll
I
roll
just need
just
to roll well.
I'll roll just one time. That's a 19.
No
I got to roll disadvantage. 12, so they fail. Roll damage.
All right. So where is it? Come on. There it is. Click 2d10. 6 damage. Great. Yeah. 6 damage to all 4 of them.
So unfortunately, with 6 damage, they are not dead. They all wake up, but they're very weak. But they do wake up.
It is concentration. It lasts for up to a minute. So how do I draw? Let me draw a circle around there, and there we go. Draw a shape.
All right, so I'm taking the red dots off. So these 4 bandits, they suddenly wake up, and all 4 of them are badly injured. Like, you see holes in their shoulders, holes in their stomach, holes in their legs. They are all in bad shape, but they're still standing as they clutch their swords in their hands. And they're just they kind of look around. And we'll get to what they do when it's their turn later. But is there anything else you'd like to do, Maxon?
No, that is Let's see. Does anyone else need healing? She is in bad protection. Let me see. Would healing get Vaughn out of his stunned condition? I don't think so, but
No,
I
it would
can
not.
try. No,
Well,
that's it for my turn.
Actually, you know what? Normally it wouldn't, but because I love teamwork and for flavor, I'm gonna allow it. If you want to do that, I'll allow it. It'll remove a stun condition.
I want to heal Vaughn for 10 HP using my healing hands. Call it.
So Vaughn,
Lay on hands.
So Vaughn's body begins to glow yellow a little bit as Maxon uses his healing magic on him. And Vaughn, you just feel your stun condition removed. And you can tell that it's Maxon who did it for you. As he removes your stun condition and you feel healed. As though you weren't even hurt in the first place.
Could I use a bonus action along with that to activate my Giant's Might so all Roy sees is Vaughn starts to glow and starts to grow?
I am more than happy to do that for flavor. However, I will inform you that you will not have a bonus action for like when it's your turn, to be clear.
That's fine.
Okay, awesome. Just making sure. So you do that, Vaughn, as you begin to grow in size, as Royce just stares in shock. Like, he is shaking right now. His eyes keep darting between Surax and Vaughn. He's like, what the fuck are these guys? He's just staring at both of them in complete, like, horror right now. Like, bro would piss his pants if he could right now, as he stares at the two of you in shock. Is there anything else I can do, Maxon?
No, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right, very well done. And now it's Hogan's turn. As Hogan just sees all this going on, he goes, oh my gosh, please, stop fighting! My tavern's on fire! Susie, quick, get our daughter, get out of here, get on the streets! Oh god! Hogan immediately reaches under the bar and he grabs a bucket of water and he jumps over the bar. Oh fuck! I gotta put this out! I don't have insurance! As Hogan runs towards the wall carrying the bucket of water, and as he's doing that, Royce just stares at Hogan and says, "Not so fast, old man. I need my money." As Royce does an opportunity attack as Hogan runs out. And let me see here. I'm rolling to hit. So for 13, Royce hits. As before I continue, Vaughn, do you want to do anything reaction wise or no? For now, no.
Yes, I would.
Okay, cool.
I will
Just
go
making sure.
ahead and put him at. Do I want to put him at disadvantage or do I want to make an attack on him?
It's up to you. I'll let you decide.
Let's put him at disadvantage trying to. Shit. He's not gonna roll less than a 3.
It's true.
I'll go ahead and just make a attack of opportunity using my sentinel attack.
All right, go ahead. With an 11,
That's a natural 1.
Oh, a nat 1. Okay, so with a nat 1, I'll give you a choice. I'll give you 2 choices. You can either hurt
Go
yourself.
ahead and use my inspiration.
Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Use your inspiration. All right, Vaughn uses inspiration.
Please don't hit me. I'm quarter health.
All right.
Ooh,
That'll
you hit.
be 23 for 9 plus an additional d6 for my Giant's Might.
Mm-hmm.
So a total of 13 damage. And I'll be trying to go non-lethal on Royce.
All right. And so you deal that damage as Royce gets slammed into the bar. The entire bar collapses. So there's no more bar. As Royce just falls into the bar on his back and you see blood coming down from his mouth. He's in bad shape. He never got to fully heal after his fight with Surax, along with all the other fights between you guys. And so Royce is in bad shape as he's on his back, blood coming down his mouth, and you actually see a couple of teeth on the ground in front of him as you knocked out some of his teeth, Vaughn. As Royce is like, oh, fuck. as you see him clutch onto the healing ring as he is preparing to use it for when it's his turn again. He's going to use the healing ring as he's like on his back, like, fuck, heal, fucking heal me, as he's trying to get the ring to heal him more. And that is the end of... Oh, I got to roll for Hogen. Hogen tries to put out the fire on his non-insured tavern. Let's see how well he does. With a 7, Hogen does not do well as he is freaking the fuck out. He tries to like throw water onto the fire, but he like trips like, oh fuck, as like water falls on the floor and like only a little bit of fire gets put out, but the fire is still spreading right now. The smoke is clearing out. Thanks to Jax, the smoke is clearing out. However, unfortunately, actually, I'm gonna roll to see how this goes for Jax. I'm gonna roll a probability dice. I'm gonna say there's a 70% chance that if you open a hole in the wall of a burning building, the fire will get worse because of all the oxygen coming in. So I'm gonna roll a D100. If it's anything over 70, then I'll be nice. So let's see. If it's 70 or under, you're fucked. Ooh, with a 30, unfortunately, the fire has doubled in size. So the smoke has cleared out, but the fire has doubled in size because of the oxygen. And so now I'm going to put more fire on the map. And so now there's more fire going out throughout the tavern right now. As Hogan's like, oh fuck, please someone help me! My daughter will never have a wedding if I lose this tavern! I need money to host a wedding! As Hogan's like trying to like put out the fire right now. And it's Ed Hogan's turn. It is now Dudley's turn as Dudley just sits there and looks at Maxon, Surax, and Vaughn, and he says, you all are very interesting individuals. You will all make a difference in this fight. However, you must all work together. You and you and you. And you, he's like, he points at Maxon, Vaughn, Surax, Jax. He points at Powdertail. He points at Tanlin. You 6 are all the band of heroes this kingdom needs. And I will root for you, which is why I will pray for you. So Dudley's like praying in the middle of the tavern while people are screaming for their lives, people are fighting, people are dying, there's fire going on, and Dudley's just praying right now. And that's the end of Dudley's turn. He did nothing. It is now Vandera, as she just yells and says, stop fucking praying, you stupid turtle, and help us deal with these fuckers! As Vandera jumps over the table like a badass. She just jumps over the table, she pulls out her greatsword, and goes for the one of the bandits. You dare lay your hands on the princess? I'll cut off your fucking balls! As she swings her sword right for the bandit's head. I'm rolling to hit. With a 20, she hits. I'm rolling damage.
Which one is she hitting? Is she hitting the one on the ground or the one that's still like awake?
This one.
Okay, the awake one. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to mark this one as dead. That's my bad. This one is dead thanks to Tanlin. So this one's dead. So she's going for the one that's still awake. So this is the last one. Well, actually, no, it's not true anymore. But this is the last fully HP one that is awake. So she swings the sword at the bandit and she just cuts his head off. His head flies off his neck as he just falls to his knees on the ground dead. As she just smirks and says, oh, well, that was fucking easy. Who's next? As she just, like, she continues forward as she swings her sword again for another bandit. She swings for the one that's unconscious right now. With a 16, she hits. She deals 26 damage as she slams the sword into this guy's head, killing him right there. So that's 2 bandits dead, thanks to Vandera. That's the end of Vandera's turn. It is now Von Stonewall's turn.
Vaughn! First he shouts, whoever just used that ray of frost! See if you can put out the fire with it! And he is gonna take another... Well, he's gonna square up to Royce. And as for you, he is gonna do another non-lethal strike at Royce. Is he prone?
Royce? Yes, he is prone. I'd say he's prone, yes.
Would that be advantage?
Yes, it would.
That'll be a 14 on the first attack.
Of a 14, you miss.
Alright, I'll use my extra attack.
So, like, for the first attack, he dodges it barely. You slam your axe into the floor right where he used to be as he rolled his body over. He's like, oh, fuck!
And that's going to be a 29 for the second attack.
So for 29, you definitely hit. As he's fast, but you're faster. You slam the axe into his chest. Roll damage.
That will be a total of 18 non-lethal blunt damage, as he's using the backside of his axe.
And so as you do that, you knock him unconscious. However, as you do, you suddenly hear a whisper. As you hear, hellish rebuke, you giant. Roll a con save. So if a 10
That is a 10.
So if a 10 you fail, as you take a total of 48 fire damage. And so, Vaughn, suddenly your whole body gets lit up with flame. It disappears pretty quickly, but your whole body gets lit up with flame for a moment as you take 48 fire damage. Royce is officially unconscious right now. He lays in the ground unconscious. I'm going to shrink his token. So Royce is currently unconscious on the ground right now. And as he's unconscious, you hear this woman's voice. And as you hear her voice, you suddenly see the door into the tavern open. As you see a woman, she has a hood over her head. But she looks to you with her eyes glowing, and she's frowning. You dare harm my lover? As she stares at you with pure anger. I'm posting in Keynotes what she looks like. This is Royce's mistress, a sorcerer. Her name is Colennette. So she appears there. And is there anything else you'd like to do, Vaughn?
Oh, hold on a sec. I'm trying to...
You're good. No worries.
Alright, that's only if there was a success. Yes, because I still have movements. I guess that would be a bonus action to pick up Royce.
Yes, it would.
Well, either way, I will go ahead and action surge.
But I will allow you to try, but with disadvantage. So roll a strength check to pick him up with disadvantage.
Which I have advantage because of my giant strength.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, roll. I'll be a 17.
So if a 17, you're able to pick him up, but he's not completely secure. I would say that he's kind of dangling a little bit on your shoulder, but you have him. But it's a little loose. It wouldn't be hard for someone to grab him from you right now. But you do have him on your shoulder right now.
Does he see... I'd like to do an investigation to see if there's, like, a barrel of water behind the bar.
Roll perception.
That is a 17.
So of a 17, you see two barrels that are very different from each other. And you know of the labels. Roll an intelligence check.
$22.
So
That's natural 20.
very, So very good. So with that, you're able to distinguish. The barrel on the left is a barrel of water. The barrel on the right is a barrel of alcohol.
You know what you must do.
He is gonna go up to the barrel of water and start using that to douse out the fire.
So I would say you can't do that right now. Oh, you're using action surge. All right, fair enough. So you use action surge as you walk up to the barrel and roll a strength check to see if you can pick it up.
I'll be at advantage. So that'll be a 23.
All right, so you managed to pick up the barrel of water. However, I would say that with the weight of the barrel is, do you want to carry Royce with you while you're doing this, or are you going to put him on the ground?
So how tall is the ceiling in here?
I'd say the ceiling is about, let's say about 50 feet.
50 feet. So I'm equipped with giant strength. Vaughn was able to grow up to 16 feet, so he is double his size now.
Okay, fair enough. I'll allow it. So you are carrying Royce while you pick up this barrel, and as you pick up the barrel, how do you want to do this? It's only one barrel of water.
Just carefully sort of try to, how do I want to do this? Slowly pour along the base of the fire of where it's burning.
Roll.
Not trying to.
Let me think. Roll performance. Well, actually,
Or sleight of hand, because he's
Yeah.
trying to be.
I'll let you choose. Either one I'm okay with. Sleight of hand or performance. I'm okay with either one.
Well, I have advantage on sleight of hand, so I'd
All
like
right.
to use that.
All right, fair enough. Go ahead and use it.
That'll be an 8.
So with an 8, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that there are currently, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 active fires going on around the tavern right now. With those 13 fires, with an 8, I'll be generous. I'll say you put out 5 of the fires.
Right, I'll put out the 5 in this corner, working the way towards the door.
Okay. Ping.
Definitely the ones that, starting on the left,
Okay, go.
moving to the right.
Awesome.
Especially trying to get the ones away from the barrels of extremely flammable alcohol.
Fair enough. And I will say that at the beginning of each round, I will be rolling a dice to determine how badly this fire is spreading. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So we're still on round 1 right now. And so with round 1 happening, the fire is currently like... you guys watch as Vaughn is carrying Royce and he manages to put out 5 of the fires. However, you run out of water in the barrel. The barrel runs out of water. Like, there's no more water left in the barrel. As you manage to put out fires, but you're all out of water now. At least in terms of that barrel. Yeah, good.
Out of curiosity, would that count as one attack out of that action? Well, I guess that would be an action in general, so never mind.
Yep.
So,
all right.
I guess that'll be the end of his turn.
All right, and now we get to Powdertail. Yeah, sorry. We get to Powdertail, who's been sitting at the bar. He has his gun out, and he's been kind of ascertaining what to do. Everything going on right now. Powdertail, you see Maxon healed Surax. Or actually, no, sorry. You watch as Maxon healed Vaughn. You saw Vaughn knock out Royce and proceed to put out the fires. You see Surax swinging his blade and killing a bandit while also looking at Royce saying he wants his rings. You saw Vendera jump over a table and kill a couple of bandits. You see Princess Rolia safe in the arms of Tanlin the Bat. You see Jax, who accidentally made things worse by shooting a ray of frost, opening a hole in the wall, making the fire get worse. And all this going on, you also see a woman walk into the room with a hood over her head and like her eyes are glowing with magical power. All in all, a lot is happening. What would you like to do, Powdertail?
So he's sitting on his stool. The bar on his area is still up.
Yes, that's right.
So he still has his gun in one hand and his drink in another. He chugs down. I will chug down the drink. So that whole entire area is gone. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna chug down the drink, and Royce is with Vaughn, right?
Yes, that's right.
Is on.
He's basically Vaughn has him on his shoulder, one hand on there, and he's holding his shield in his other hand as he dropped the empty barrel.
Okay, fine. So I will get up and I will kick my stool out of the way. I will take on my. I will use my rifle. Set it on the table to like level it out, you know. And then I will take aim and I will try to hit Miss Sorcerer.
All right. So you see everything going on, and you aim your gun towards the sorcerer as she just stands there, and her eyes are leveled on Vaughn right now as she stares at her lover, Royce. Now, mind you, Powder Tail, there's a lot of people in your way right now. If you miss, you'll shoot somebody else.
That's
a sacrifice you're willing to take.
yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
the hit.
I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna do it. Ooh, 16.
With a 16, you miss. So, luckily for you, with a 16, you are able to choose who you want to hit. So, would you like to... When it comes to the bandits, all the bandits' AC is under 16, so you can shoot any one of the bandits. I'll let you choose.
Damn, I missed for a 16? Damn.
Or you can shoot Dudley or Maxon or anyone else in your line of sight, honestly. I don't know if it'll hit them, but you can try to shoot them.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, I'll
Takes
I'll
out
hit-
Royce.
Dude, I will. No, I'll hit the...
You will?
Yeah, I will.
All right,
No, I will
you shoot
hit-
the bandit.
Yeah, I will hit the bandit right next to her instead.
Oh.
Right through the... Does it kill him? I guess not. Yeah,
Roll
not
damage.
right. Yeah.
All right.
7.
So you kill him right there.
Cool. I went, the shot goes straight through his forehead.
He just plops
Straight to
down
his
to the
forehead.
ground, and like as that happens, like his body kind of goes still, and she grabs him by his shoulder and says, "Get the fuck out of my way!" As she just throws the dead man to the ground and like yells at Royce, "Royce, my love, get up, Royce!" As she just like yells at Royce like to get up.
I will also.
He does in the
take note-
bedroom also.
I will take note of Royce's.
What?
Because, you know. Actually. Let me see. Hold on. Give me. No, yeah, that's it for me.
All right,
That's it for me for now.
we now get to the crowd. So the crowd is freaking the fuck out. So one crowd is currently on the ground unconscious because of Sirax. The others begin running to the door to get out. So there's two entrances. So the other crowd begins running through the door to get the fuck out of there. Let's get the fuck out of here! Ah, let's get out of here! And so these two crowds manage to get away. So these two crowds get away, and as they get away, one crowd is currently moving past Jax. Jax, you have opportunity attack if you want to take it on the civilians. Would you like to kill civilians today?
No, bruh.
All right, fair enough. So the civilians managed to get out of the tavern. So as of right now, there are only 20 unconscious civilians inside the tavern right now. Unconscious because of Sirax. And so the rest are all gone. So the rest of the civilians are gone, and as they all get out of there, we get to Royce's turn.
I thought he had one because you messed it because he was meant to go like before me, wasn't he?
Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Let me... Thank you for reminding me. You're absolutely right. Okay. So in that case, all we have is Princess Rolia. She's the last one for this round. I'm going to roll to see if she wakes up. And if she freaks the fuck out when the strange man is holding her in her arms. Let's see.
Strange man allegations.
A nat
go crazy.
20. So with nat 20, she wakes up. And as she wakes up, she looks at Tanlin. And she looks at Tanlin and she says, what the? Aren't you the man who called me a girl when I'm a woman in her 20s? Who are you? And untie me this instant. Why are you kidnapping me? And she just she frantically shakes in your arms like she's trying to get out of your grip as she's just in shock.
I'll say I just rescue you from a bunch of those bandits over there. Specifically that one right there with the arrow in its head. And calm down a bit. I'll let you go.
Ah, yes. Calm down a bit. Roll persuasion.
Oh, no.
I'm curious.
Women famously love it when you say that.
I was about to say,
Roll at disadvantage.
The only reason I don't give you disadvantage is because of the fact that she can see the bandit's dead that punched her. So that's the only reason I did not give you disadvantage.
With a -1, I got 16.
So if it's 16, Princess Rolia, she thinks you're a weirdo, but she's smart. She's weak, but she is smart. And so she looks at you, and she looks at the bandit that's dead on the ground, and she looks at you, and she nods and says, well, I appreciate you saving me then, stranger. Untie me, and I'll make sure you're rewarded well.
hey, yo.
I'm like, that's all I need to hear. And then I cut her.
You can't do that yet. Not your turn yet. But, yeah, no, she looks at you, and she says, what is your name?
I'm Tanlin.
Well, Tanlin, I'll ensure that you are a very rich man when this is done, as long as you escort me out of here. I came here to see my friend. I came here to see my friend for her wedding, but it seems like it might be cancelled. As she looks around to all the chaos happening, and she just kind of nods you with a smile, like she's grateful.
Not
Alright.
back. I'm like,
All right. Well done. And so that is the end of Princess Rolia's turn. And so Princess Rolia, she came here to see her friend get married, and now all this chaos is going on. And to top it all off, speaking of royalty, speaking of princesses, speaking of things going crazy, suddenly the door opens, and you see a group of men walk in alongside Hogen's daughter, as she says, "Please help! I saw the fire outside. The tavern's on fire. I don't know what's going on. I please help!" And, she's crying for help. Hogen's daughter is crying, and you guys watch as 8 infamous Black Knights enter the tavern. Now, all of you would have heard of the Black Knights. They are known as ferocious warriors, people who are very good at fighting, and they are infamous for the fact that they kill first, ask questions later, as they step into the tavern. One moment, I'll get a token in here. I'll put their art in the keynotes in a moment. There we go. I had to fix their thing. Okay. So you guys see 8 Black Knights enter into the tavern. And as they do, they see all this fighting going on inside the room. They see fires. They see all this fighting going on, and they just yell and say, "Everyone, get on their knees with their hands over their heads, or you die!" As the Black Knights just pull out their great swords and just stare at you guys as they all get ready to fight. I'm adding an initiative. Let me add Ramona as well. I forgot to add Susie. How silly of me. There we go. Let me roll for all 3.
What's Susie doing?
Susie, that's a good question. I'm gonna say Susie. She would just be scared. She's kind of a scaredy cat. She'd just be hiding under the bar, to be honest. She'd be scared. She'd just be hiding under the bar right now while her husband desperately tries to save their home, which is not insured.
You'd think a bar would be...
Hogen must be up to something dodgy.
All right. And so with that being said, that is the end of round 1. I'm going to roll to see how bad this fire has gotten. How do I roll this? I guess I'll just roll nature, right? Yeah, I'll roll nature. See how much nature is on your guys' side. I'll just roll a flat d20 for nature. Not one.
No.
The fire, that means it's going out. That means it's going out.
No. I'll be nice. Okay.
Yeah, you're rolling 4 to fire. Exactly.
Okay. Final offer. Okay, and if you guys don't want to do this, that's totally okay. No pressure. I'm giving one offer. I will re-roll for 2 tokens of inspiration. If any players want to offer up a token, I will re-roll. Unless you want to just let it see what happens in that one.
Please, I'm so close to Royce's hands. I will burn my inspiration.
I'll burn mine.
Are you sure about that? Because Royce is about 16 feet up in the air right now.
Oh my god!
So
It would actually make me too.
here's what we'll do. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to decide. If you're willing to give up a token to re-roll the nature roll, then type in chat me. In general chat, type me if you're willing to give up a token. If you're not, that's okay. You got 30 seconds starting now.
I just burned mine there.
All right.
I'll burn mine.
All right.
My goal.
All right, Sir X and Tanlin, make sure to mark that off your sheet or wherever you put that. So I'm rolling again. 14. Oh, very good choice. Very good choice. So with the 14, I'm actually going to be extra nice because of the token sacrificed. I'm going to be very generous. And not only does the fire not get worse, but thanks to Mother Nature being generous, 2 more fires are removed. So 2 more fires are removed. So there's only fire on one side of the tavern right now. Meanwhile, the Black Knights all get their swords out and they're ready to fuck some shit up. Sirax, you're up first. What do you want to do?
Okay, so Sirax is going to he's going to walk over to Vaughn. He's going to look up and just say, "Can you lower the fucker down? I'm not going to kill him." Up at Vaughn.
So Vaughn, you just see Sirax, a man who is still covered in wounds. He's still healing. He walks up to you, and he still looks strong as he speaks softly, and he asks you to give Royce to him.
Vaughn will look and reply. This one's life is mine. He threw it away once. It's now mine, and we might need him for what comes later.
I don't want his life. He put me in a fucking cage. I want those rings in his hand.
I am going to roll what I like to call a personal die
Absolutely.
to see which way he will lean.
What? That's totally up to you. I'm totally cool with that.
So I'm going to roll a d20. I'm trying to decide because
Cyrix could be lying. He could just, the minute you drop it down, Cyrix could just chop his head off. You never know.
yeah, no, I'm just trying to decide because Vaughn last session did, gifted him his life by letting Vaughn walk away. Now he decided to attack everyone and... Alright. I'm going to roll a d20. If it's a 17 or higher, Vaughn will listen to you. With a 9, Vaughn will keep hold of Royce on the shoulder.
All right, what do you say to him?
Well, Vaughn had stated, that Royce's life belongs to him now, and he might be needed for later, whether it's turning over to the Black Knights for Hogen or hostage against the sorceress there.
All right. And what do you like to do, Sirax? Vaughn is denying you. He looks down at you. You see this 16-foot giant of a man looking down at you, holding Royce, the same man who treated you like an animal, the same man who caged you, the same man who's wearing rings that you know hold great power in them. What do you do?
You'd see him nearly snarl at the mouth. Just but at the same time, Cyrus is looking up. This fella's nearly 16 feet tall of pure stone. You could try kicking a swing at him, but in his current state, he's been battered. So, I'm going to take I think it'd be my right, and I'm going to see if there's any health potions in the bar.
Roll persuasion. No, that's wrong. Perception, sorry. Roll perception.
18.
With an 18, I would say that the entire bar has been destroyed, so all the liquids underneath are destroyed as well.
I should have specified the counter behind it, like the shelf.
Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry. This applies for the whole tavern. You're all good. So what I was going to say is that in terms of potions, as you look around, you see 2 different potential sources for a potion. Luckily for you, Hogen is a man who likes to keep things close to his chest. So you see Hogen's wearing a belt with multiple flasks attached to it, and you can see one of the flasks has a liquid that looks like a healing potion. So Hogen has a healing potion attached to his belt, and you see a healing potion attached to the belt of Dunley, the turtle at the table. So Hogen and Dunley are both sources of a health potion, potentially.
Okay. So Sarks is going to walk over to Hogen. He's going to stand next to him and the Bronze Bandit. He's going to turn to the Bronze Bandit.
That was unconscious, by the way.
He's going to notice... Sorry?
The one next to you is unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Okay.
So Sarks is going to look at Hogen, look at the fella. He realizes he's in a Bronze Bandit uniform. No, because now of the Black Knights, he won't risk it. So he's just going to look at him and look at Hogen and say, "What are you doing with that potion?"
Hogen just turns and looks at you and says, potion, what? Huh? I'm worried about the fire at my tavern and the fact that son of a bitch was trying to rob me of my money and try to manipulate my beautiful, perfect daughter. And to top it all off, he scared my beautiful, perfect wife over there. And to top it all off, I don't even know who this woman is, the one wearing the hood with the magic around her. And so much is happening right now. And the Black Knights just entered. And all I want to do is put out this fire at my tavern. Please help. Please help me, sir. As Hogen just says all this in just a jumble of words. He's freaking the fuck out.
Tarek's going to sheath his axe, lean his body down, putting his hands on his knees and he simply just says, "Give me the potion."
Say less, as he hands it to you happily. He's like, "Please, as long as you're not with these men and you're here to help me, you can have whatever you want, sir. Please." As he just hands the potion to you immediately.
Gonna bonus action, and I'm gonna chug it down. Is it what type of potion is it?
Let me double check. I have a list because there's different kinds of healing potions. I have a list. Let me double check here. Okay, so it's a basic healing potion. So 2d4 plus 2. I'll roll for you. Actually, no, it'd be a better one than that. It would be greater healing potion. So 4d4 plus 4. Let me roll.
D4. Yippee!
15 HP. So you drink the potion as you get 15 HP added to you.
He's gonna hand back the flask, use the rest of his movement to walk to, if there's still a chair on next to Dudley. If the chair is still up, if not, then he'll just simply bring it up, and he's going to sit back on the chair.
All right, fair enough. So you sit down next to Dunley, as Dunley is just like that. Dunley's praying right now.
Just gives him a strange look, then goes back to leaning in his chair and starts to clean his teeth.
All right, fair enough. Tanlin, you're up next. As the royal princess Rolia is currently in your arms, she looks at you approvingly as she's thankful for you saving her. As she says she'll reward you for saving her, and she asks you to untie her.
Yeah, I'll untie. And then... does the bandit in front of me, are they sleeping? Still, or are they...
Roll sleight of... Well, I'll let you choose. Roll sleight of hand or strength to remove the ropes.
I would roll sleight of hand.
All right.
Anywhere I'll rise. 27.
With 27, you easily remove the ropes, and she stands up, and she kind of she crosses her arms, and she gives you a bit of a look. She's still skeptical about you. She still thinks you're a bit strange, but regardless, you saved her. As she kind of nods and says, "Very well then. Don't worry, I'll make sure you're safe. Black Knights! I'm Princess Rolia. I am here under the authority of my mother, the Queen." The Black Knights just call out and say, "Don't listen to anything these fuckheads in here say. It's a tavern of the poor. For all we know, they're impersonating the princess. Keep your blades up. Ask questions later, men." As the Black Knights are the Black Knights don't give a fuck as they just keep their swords out. Rolia Rolia just kind of bites her tongue as she looks at you and she says, "Please, you have to get me out of here. My mother will make sure you're paid well."
It's gonna be tough. What's going on with the bandits? Are they sleeping in front of me, or are they...
As of right now, there are 4 bandits. All 4 of them are currently standing up, and they're all badly wounded, but they have swords in their hands. They're still ready to fight.
I'll tell Rolia that we'll get out, but not right now. There's a bunch of dudes. So I'll tell Rolia to get behind.
Forget about them. I'm more important. I'm the princess of the kingdom. You have to keep me alive, please.
Yeah, but we can't really leave when there's 4 guys in front of us right here.
Well, then you could distract them. Distract them while I get away, and I'll make sure you're paid later.
I'm okay with that. And then if L'Oreal's already on the ground, down, I'm not holding L'Oreal anymore.
Yes, so I'm willing to allow you to, if you want, you can give your bonus action to her, and I'll let her run away if you want.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, so Tanley gives up his bonus action as Rolia, she immediately begins to run, and let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say that the bandit does not take an opportunity attack on her because right now they don't care about her. They're worried about you right now, so that they wouldn't go for her. So Rolia, she manages to run away. She runs up to the Black Knights as she waves her arms. She says, "Please, you have to believe me. I'm the princess." The Black Knights kind of shake their head. And is that the end of your turn, Tanlin?
Can I back up?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll back up. I'll take it a little whatever. I'll back up.
However, you would trigger an opportunity attack.
I'm fine with that.
All right, so 2 of them tried to attack you. Let me roll for both of them. 12, does that hit?
Nope.
All right. And 9 doesn't hit. Okay, so you're good to go. So you managed to dodge 2 of them as you back up, Tanlin, and now you're standing next to Syrax as Syrax is sitting down at the table, and you see Princess Rolia just running away like she wants to get the fuck out of here. The building is less on fire right now, and now we get to the Black Knights. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Do I still get my action, or was that the whole situation my action?
Your action was removing the ropes.
Okay. There. That's good.
All right. Okay. So let's see here. I guess this will work for now. All right, so the Black Knights are up, and they stand in front of Princess Rolia. Ramona stands behind them. And the Black Knights, they glance around the room. They see multiple bandits dead on the ground. They see Vaughn standing next to a just completely destroyed bar with an unconscious man on his shoulder. They see Powdertail with a gun with smoke coming out of the barrel. They see Maxon standing in the middle of the room after just using magic. They see Dunley praying. They see Vandira smirking down at two headless men on the ground. They see Surax kind of just sitting down right now. And they see Jax and Tanlin standing. And as they look at all this, they see Rolia walk up to them. And Rolia, she says, I am the princess. I am daughter to the queen. Please, you have to escort me out of here. Tell us the password. Unbelievable. I think it's Gingerbread Man. Very well. You've earned our protection, princess. How about everyone else inside this tavern? Are they a threat? Rolia looks at everybody in the tavern. She looks at Tanlin. She looks at Jax, at Surax, Dunley, Vandira, Maxon, Hogen, Vaughn, Royce, everyone else. And as she looks at all of you, she looks at the Black Knights and she says, honestly, I have no fucking idea. All I know is that there's been fighting and chaos. And the way I see it, the only innocent people that I know for sure is my god, my mentor, and that man. His name is Tanlin. Those three don't harm. Everyone else, by all means, kill them. I don't care. As Rolia walks out, and Ramona's like, no, Rolia, what about my father, my mother? I don't care. You invited me to a trap, and I want no part of it. Consider us done as friends. As Ramona's like, you bitches! Like the two of them like stare each other down, and Rolia just walks out of the tavern as the Black Knight's like, I'll escort you, princess. I'll take you to Captain Apollo. As Rolia walks out of the tavern with one of the Black Knights, while the rest of the Black Knights are like, all right, man, you heard him. Aside from the turtle, Tanlin, and Vandira, kill everyone else as they have their swords out ready to fight. All right. Ramona, she runs outside as well to scream at Rolia. And that's it. Well, actually, no, sorry, that's not it. Now we get to the next part. The Black Knight's actually doing shit. Let me measure here.
Huh.
Okay, so luckily for you, none of you guys are in range for an attack yet. But the Black Knights march up. Actually, that's not true. 3 of them move on Powdertail. The rest move up.
How are we feeling, Powdertail?
I'm okay. I have plans.
So you watch as these 3 Black Knights swing their great swords at you. And let's see here. Let's do the math. Okay, my bad. I made a mistake, but so 22, 25, and 19. So all 3 hit. Rolling damage.
As a like a footnote, I'm immune to critical hits.
All right, no critical hits. You take 36. You take 36 total damage as all 3 swords slam into you. Actually, that's not true. I gotta add another 2 sevens, so 14. So 14 plus 36, that's 50. 50 total damage. You take 50 bludgeoning damage as all 3 Black Knights swing the fuck out of their swords. All 3 great swords slam into Powdertail as you feel them slam into your shoulder. Kill the beast! As the 3 of them just pin swords against you, Powdertail. How do you react to this?
I'll just snarl at them.
All right, fair enough. So Maxon, it's your turn, and things have changed, Maxon. All of you witnessed what just happened. Right now, you guys are no longer just enemies of bandits. You're enemies to the crown, as the Black Knights have decided to kill all of you. Well, most of you. As you see them moving in, and you just saw 3 of them stab the fuck out of Powdertail.
He's saying, Shantae, what do you have me do now? Because he has what's the spell? You can just get the fuck out of there. Just he's like
that's true.
It's a very interesting situation. I want to see what goes on. But first, let's deal with the Moonbeam. The 4 of the bandits still on Moonbeam. How are they doing? How are they looking?
They're all in very bad shape. Like, if you blow wind on them, they'll die.
Well, they started. They're in Moonbeam, so they have to take damage. Give me a con save throw for 14.
I won't even bother rolling. They all die. How do you want them to die? Just go ahead and describe it.
They just burn like vampires in the night.
All 4 of them burn to death.
5 of them, huh? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Yeah. First, I'm gonna walk backwards to create some distance. Let's see, 25 feet. Then let's see, I can move. I should be able to move Moonbeam, right?
Yes.
You can move the beam up to 60 feet. So you can use an action. So I'm gonna use my whole action to move this thing. Goes right here. 60. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna move it against these 2 guys right here. Move it 60 feet.
All right.
It's gonna be right about here, I guess.
So as you cast your Moonbeam on them, both Black Knights cast a reaction. You watch as their armor is anti-magic, and suddenly your spell is dispelled right there. Your Moonbeam on the 2 Black Knights disappears as they both begin to glow, and they both use their reaction.
Well, fuck me. All right, cool. Okay, all right.
As you do that, the 2 Black Knights just laugh. Magic doesn't work on us, you fuck. Like, the Black Knights are just like, they're overly aggressive.
All right. I guess it's my turn because I did movement and an action. I mean, I can bonus action Misty Step and get the fuck out, but I don't want to do that. At least not yet.
Fair enough. So Maxon, he considers possibly, dipping the fuck out of there. However, not yet. Things are too interesting. And so the battle continues on as we now get Sorcerer Clanette. Clanette, she begins charging a black lightning between her fingers as she looks at Vaughn. Laura Royce, now, throw him to me, or else.
Oh, throw him. Okay.
Throw him to me, or I'll burn the old man to death. As she looks at Hogen, and Hogen's like shaking. Oh, no, don't hurt me, please.
Vaughn will use all of his giant's strength to literally throw Royce as hard as possible into the sorceress.
All right. Roll strength.
I'll be at advantage. Well, that's a natural 20.
So of a nat 20, you throw Royce hard. And so I'm going to say that she takes 8 damage. So she takes 8 damage of strength. And so she takes 8 damage from Royce slams into her, and she's knocked back into the wall. And I'm going to say she's prone, but she still can do an action. And so Royce is on top of her as she takes 8 damage, and she's prone right now. But she looks at you in anger as she aims her hand at Hogen in spite of what you just did. And she casts...
How much,
Good. What's up?
damage does Royce take?
Good question. Let me see. Royce would take 8 damage. So Royce would be on death saves. So Royce is officially on death saves right now. And so she's prone on the ground right now, and she uses her spell. She casts lightning bolt on Hogen. Got to roll dex save. With a 20, he passes. He takes half damage. So he takes 8 damage. And so a lightning bolt slams into Hogan's chest. He's still alive, but barely. As he falls on his back. Oh, fuck. Please, my good man. All I wanted was to give my daughter a good wedding. All I wanted was to make people happy with booze and music and festivities. Please, it can't end like this, please! As Hogen lays on his back, there's smoke coming out of his chest as he's barely alive right now. He's in bad shape. And Clynette is just kind of she's prone on the ground, just sneering at you. And Jax, you're up next. What do you want to do? You have the blood?
I'm gonna...
Yeah, go ahead. What's up? What do you want to do?
25. Okay. I'm gonna run 25 feet. Alright. Right there. Towards Hogen, and I'm gonna... I can't really do much. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step further towards Hogen. Then I'm gonna cast my 3rd level Cure Wounds on Hogen to heal him.
So you appear in front of Hogen and you proceed to heal him. Jax had the opportunity to run away. Maxon had the opportunity to run away. Neither of them did so. Vaughn threw Royce at the sorcerer. All 3 of you are trying to help right now. And Vendira, she notices this. Her eyes, they level on all of you as she's impressed. You watch as Hogen's smoke begins to clear and his wound is healed as Hogen begins to heal properly, breathe properly again. Thank you so much, my good man. Thank you.
No problem. Which I heal him for 13.
So yeah, he's back to full HP.
And I wanted to move in between the sorcerer and Hogen.
Alright. That's fine.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
So you face off with the sorcerer as she's prone on the ground, and she looks at you and she says, "Another spellcaster? How much would it cost to get you on our side? We have a lot of gold."
You just shot an innocent man and your boyfriend who was cheating on you from what I can see. Just attack my friend over there. He points towards Cyrex. Fuck you.
So you say all that, and she's like, "What does it matter if I have more money? I can give you thousands of gold coin if you turn on them. You, me, your friend, the 3 of us can walk out of here as kings and queens."
Nah, I'm good.
I love it. So Jack says nah. And now we get to Maxon. You're up, Maxon. What do you want to do?
Oh, my turn again?
Oh, I think that's a mistake. That's my bad.
They have a shared initiative, so you went to Maxon first.
Oh, you're right.
We have the same number. I have probably lower dex, so you can be 15.2, and him has 15.3.
Yeah, no, you're good. Okay. Next up is Hogen. So Hogen just stands up, and as Hogen stands up, he looks at the sorcerer who's prone on the ground, and he just yells at. He says, "These men are heroes. They helped me. All of them have tried helping me. Please, Black Knights, I beg of you, do not harm them. They have been trying to help me, my wife, my daughter, my tavern. Please." Hogen begs in the air at them. And as Hogen is begging, 1 second. I gotta get the right music. Here we go. So as Hogen is begging right now. As Hogen, he steps forward. He steps in front of the Black Knights, ready to have their blades sink into him if necessary. As he steps up in front of them, the Black Knights keep their swords raised. Move aside! We don't wish to kill a weak man. As they're looking at you guys right now, ready to attack. But Hogen says, no! They have been helping me! All of them! They have been fighting for me when I haven't even paid them yet! I don't know why they're here. I assume it's for the job I posted. I don't know. But regardless, they have been fighting to protect my tavern. And me, and my wife, and my daughter, wherever she may be now. Please! You have to spare them! They're not criminals! They're good men! Please! If you want to cut someone down, then cut me down! I'm the fool who allowed a bad man to marry my daughter! I'm the fool who allowed bandits to eat at my tavern because I was desperate for coin! I am the fool who didn't have any insurance on my tavern! So please, if you want to kill someone, then kill me! The Black Knight raises his sword, preparing to cut Hogen down. But Vendira, she stands up and she says, hold your blades, Black Knights. This man speaks the truth. They helped in fighting off the bandits and saving the princess. They are all heroes in my eyes. Put your blades away before I report you to Captain Apollo for your barbarity. The Black Knights, they look at Vendira, and they all kind of get nervous when they look at Vendira, as they all recognize her very clearly. They sheathe their swords. Apologies. We weren't aware that you were here, Major Vendira. It's quite all right. Where's Apollo? He's outside, talking to the princess. Then let's all step outside. You men, put out the fires. I want to speak to Hogen and the others in the tavern. Yes, ma'am! The Black Knights, they sheathe their swords as they walk to put out the fires. And as they walk to put out the fires, the three Black Knights look at Powdertail and they say, sorry about that. No hard feelings?
I'll just let out a bigger snarl, but I'll tip my hat on them, like, yeah.
They like,
but I won't say anything.
All three of them nod, and two of them walk away, but the last one, he kind of like, he places his hand on your shoulder and he says, I'm really sorry about that. If you ever are looking for someone to have a drink with, hit me up. My name is Private Gunnar. As he does lay on hands, and he gives you Gunnar. No, Gunnar. Gunnar, Private Gunnar. He gives you 30 HP of lay on hands.
We need a full lore dump on Gunnar and custom art.
Dude, Private Gunnar put his hands on me. I don't know how to feel about that, I gotta be honest.
As a matter of fact, Private Gunnar, he removed his helmet, and his face is very handsome. I'll show art of that later, because I don't have it right now. But Private Gunnar shows his face. He's a very handsome man, as he does lay on hands on your shoulder, and he gives
one arm
you...
noticeably bigger than the other.
He gives 30 HP to you, Powdertail. So you get 30 HP added to you as the Black Knights walk away.
I'd like to make a perception check or an investigation check to see if there are white splotches on his black armor.
Yes. As you gaze upon their armor, you do notice that Private Gunnar's armor is spotless. There's no white specks on it. However, you do notice that his face might be blushing a little bit when he looks at Powdertail as he walks away.
Before they step away to the back corner,
Yep.
Vaughn would like to speak out. This one here seems quite dangerous still, pointing at the sorceress on the ground.
The Black Knights all kind of just call out and say, yeah, we don't fucking care. We've been ordered to step outside. If you want to kill the bitch, go ahead. Or if you want to restrain her and give us to us, that's fine too. Unless Vendera says otherwise, we don't care. As Vendera just shakes her head, oh, I swear the Black Knights, they're nothing more than men looking for an excuse to kill people. However, they are right. You heroes have earned the right to fulfill your own form of justice. If you wish to kill her, then you may. Or if you'd rather hand her to the queen, you can do that as well. I'll be waiting for you outside. Step outside so we can all speak in terms of your achievements. As Vendera steps outside with Dudley. So, the Black Knights are putting out the fire. I'm taking initiative off. So initiative is off right now. The sorcerer, she's prone right now. She only has one arm free, and I'm gonna let you guys decide. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to kill her? Or whatever you guys want. What do you guys want to do?
So Vaughn will walk over to Royce, stabilize him, and tells the sorcerers, well, what is your choice? Do you want to fight? Or would you rather surrender?
She has tears in her eyes. If you promise me that you'll keep him alive, then I'll surrender. I need him. He's my love. I'm pregnant with his child. Please.
As Vaughn is
Closer.
stabilizing him,
1 second, Vaughn.
he'll
One
go
second.
ahead and
1 second, Vaughn. Sorry to interrupt, but I do want to make sure everyone else can do what they want as well. Like, real quick, Sirax, what were you saying?
Just gonna move a little closer and get my grubby hands on those rings.
I will.
Okay.
I will step
Yes,
forward and
Vaughn was
try
gonna
to
swipe
take the
him
rings before he
as
does.
he was stabilizing him.
So here's what I'll say, Powdertail. Powdertail, you were pretty far away, but you're currently walking up towards them right now to get the rings. Sirax, you walk up like behind Vaughn. Vaughn, what did you want to say or do?
As he was stabilizing Royce, he was gonna slip the rings.
Okay, so in that case, Powdertail, I'm gonna say that you were too far away to be a part of this competition. But Sirax and Vaughn, I want you two to roll a dex check. We're doing a dex contest. See which one is faster for the rings.
I'll grab a drink while
because
they're doing
there
that.
was multiple ones on different hands.
That's true. There are 3 rings on one hand and 1 ring on the other hand. Powdertail, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you a chance, Powdertail. You know, maybe you're really fucking fast. I'm gonna give you a chance. Roll a dex check. Let's see how fast you are. I'm gonna say if you get 18 or higher, I'll put you in the competition.
Dex check.
Yep.
Good roll. 15.
Ooh, yeah, not high enough. Unless you want to inspo, not high enough to be in this competition. You could try stealing it later, though. So,
Nah.
all right, fair enough. So, right now the competition is Sirax and Vaughn. I think Tanlin wanted to be in on it too.
No, I just want to grab a drink while they're doing this.
Oh,
It's a lot of
okay.
work.
I'll join you.
Who?
Yeah, sit down.
Okay, so Maxon and Tanlin are drinking. Jax, you're not joining this, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's ju-
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take advantage of the chaos and see if we can't find some of the best bottles.
Oh, perfect. Hogen would happily like Hogen would be handing you guys drinks. He's like, you guys have earned it. Please take. This is the vintage stuff. This is the stuff that I wouldn't even show to God. Here you go. Like he's handing you guys. Go ahead, roll investigation. He's handing you the
wanna make
vintage
sure
stuff.
This is good shit.
Yep. Roll investigation.
Not fucking one. I'm done. I'm so fucking done.
Water, how delicious.
With a nat 1. To you, this this is. It looks like the best drink on the planet, but honestly, it could be mud, and you still think that. So,
Just the dishwasher.
Dishwashing
But-
fluid.
but getting back to Vaughn and Sirax, so we have a competition going on. Both of you roll a dex check. See which one's faster for the rings. Ooh, so Vaughn is faster. So Vaughn manages to grab. There are 2 hands, so we're gonna do this twice. So Vaughn I'm gonna say that for the obviously you'd go for the hand with more rings first. So you get the 3 rings from one hand. Now both of you roll a dex check for the other hand. Ooh, so Surax won that one. So Vaughn gets 3 rings and Surax gets 1. I'm gonna post what they are. So Vaughn, you get the ring of regeneration, the ring of spell storing, and the ring of animal influence. Posted in keynotes.
Key one he was looking for was the regeneration, so.
It's the fucking one I was wanting as well.
After slipping these off, Vaughn is gonna tie up Royce after he's been stabilized.
I was going to describe the way that my guy was going to do it, in the sense that like he grabbed all of Royce's fingers at once and just pulled, like from the tip of the knuckle all the way down with his like jagged fingers,
Dislocating his entire each and every finger.
I was going
on
to say
his
I
hand.
was going to rip off skin, but that's up to the boss.
I will allow it.
Yeah, so it's just basically just crunches his poor Royce's little hand, more or less, breaking a few of his fingers. Then he's going to rip, essentially, causing a little tear sound. And there's going to be bits of skin, essentially, like pulled off, and his fingers are actively bleeding.
Yeah, Clynette would go unconscious from how disgusting this sight is. So Clynette is unconscious.
It doesn't help that like Cyrax is not a like,
Perfect!
good-looking dragon. He is like ugly by draconic standards.
Oi! No need to be so rough!
I fucking ask you, Dawn Man.
Before
Vaughn will
anything,
go ahead and drop his giant smite and return back to 8 feet tall.
Nice. Before I forget, for you, Surax, it's a little bit of homebrew. The ring is Ring of Telekinesis. However, it is also Ring of Telepathy. So what this means is that you are able to communicate with anyone mentally within 120 feet.
So, as Cyrax's fingers are obviously too big for, and obviously they're too jagged for a ring to do on, what he does is he opens up his mouth and he takes the ring and he puts it on one of his teeth and he slides it up into his gum.
That's God. This asking for an infection, but okay.
It doesn't break any
Wait.
skin. It's just literally sitting on the top of his tooth.
So you said Clynette fainted or something?
Yeah, she went unconscious from the disgusting sight of Surax,
Okay,
doing
perfect.
that shit.
While they're doing that, I'll try to swipe anything magical off Clynette.
Roll a investigation check.
$11.
So with an 11, I'm going to say that's high enough. You are able to get a ring from her cloak. So she doesn't have anything else on her, but you find one ring, and the ring is... Let me double check my notes. It is a ring of invisibility.
Oh, cool, bro. That's
He has 2 now.
Yeah, I have 2 now. It's perfect.
Oh,
I'll
do
take
you actually? Because I can change it.
Yeah,
I feel bad
I
now.
have
Here, let me change it. Yeah, go ahead.
Never
actually,
mind, I mean,
I'll take 2. I'll take both.
Okay, are you sure? Because I'm willing to give you another kind of ring. I don't mind.
No, you know what? Fine. I'll take another one.
Okay,
A
fair
different
enough.
one. A different
Oh,
one.
different one. Okay, go.
Yeah.
In that case, I will give you a ring of resistance, and I'll let you choose what kind of resistance you want to have. So the way it works is that basically, you can choose a damage type, and whichever damage types you pick, you have resistance to now. So the options are acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, and thunder. Out of these, I'll do you a favor. I'll tell you the ones that I'm not going to be using in this campaign. I'll be nice. I'm definitely not going to use Radiant. Radiant will not be used. Thunder will not be used. And Lightning. Well, actually, yeah, no. Radiant and Thunder are not going to be used. Everything else is fair game.
Oh, we've already had lightning, so.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
What about greatsword damage?
In that case, can I just take the
That'd be
rings, the
slashing.
2 rings of invisibility?
yeah, you could think about it. I mean, you don't have to decide right now. You could just decide later. But yeah,
I'll take the. You know what? Can I just take the 2 rings of invisibility? I'll just
Yeah.
go for them.
all right, bet.
Okay.
Absolutely works for me.
I'll do that.
All right. So you have the Ring of Invisibility. So, that being said, Clynette is unconscious. Royce is unconscious with some injuries, if you can call it that. And also, the fires are out now. Basically, the Black Knights helped out with that. And right now, you guys are being told to step outside to meet with Vandira and everyone else. You guys can talk before you do that. I don't mind. Right now, Hogen is just handing you guys drinks. He's like, please, you guys saved my tavern. If it wasn't for you, I would be so fucked right now. Here. Vintage for you, vintage for you. Like he's handing you guys like vintage bottles. Like he's handing you guys some like pristine mugs. Like he's handing you everything.
I'll take one.
Would any of them have any regenerative effects?
I'll take 5 just in case.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I will say that these drinks will. He says to you, he says, some of these drinks have healing properties. Trust me, you'll feel better than ever. And what that means is that if you guys drink it, you'll be fully healed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll definitely take 5.
I'm immediately drinking.
Finally!
Vaughn would definitely take a couple of those for the road in case of emergency.
Fair enough.
Or
So
are they?
he would say, no. So he would say, what he would say is he'd say, I should warn you, they're very rare and hard to make. And they once they're created, they only last for about a year. So if you keep it for the road, that's fine, but it won't last for longer than a year. And he hands you guys like bottles, like you guys drink it. All of you guys are fully healed, and all your spell slots are returned. And this booze is good. It tastes good. Like, I mean, I'll just say, like, out of character, like whatever drink you guys like, you know, whatever drink you want to have before you die, this is that drink. It tastes that good.
I'm like, wow, this is good.
I can't say it out loud or in camera.
Fair enough. So at that point, you guys, the bar has been, right now, you guys have the power to decide a lot of things. You guys can decide whether you want to hand Royce and Clynette over to the authorities, or if you just want to kill them. And you also, yeah. What's up?
Vaughn would probably lead to turning them over since Clynette surrendered. As he would tie them up, he would make sure they don't have anything dangerous on them. Hidden daggers or items and such.
All right, fair enough. So Vaughn, he ties them up and he restrains them. Vaughn wants to turn them into the authorities. Is anyone against this?
Nope. I'm not.
All right.
From there, I got what I wanted. I don't care.
As much as Cyrax would inkling to finish the job, he's not going to stand in the way. He'll just simply scoff at them. And he's
Fair.
going to march up to the over here.
Fair enough.
I mean, if you guys want to tussle them up before you send them away, I can always fix them back up.
Sure.
You just want us to start beating the shit out of him.
Vaughn will look at Cyrax. Well, it sounds like he drew blood on you. If he's willing to heal him, if you want to draw blood, I'll look the other way.
He's not worth my time. Do what you will with him.
So you boys here for the job or what? It says I'm taking a drink.
It was good money before I got jumped.
It is good money.
Did anyone else encounter his group of... let's just say poor choices?
His poor choice of friends. Yeah, just outside town.
I'm assuming
Nice.
he wasn't very happy because he must have been talking about you, and he's going to point to the Devon. And he was talking about. I'm assuming it was you. He's going to point to Maxon then, because when it was when I passed him, they weren't happy at all. I stood my ground, took 4 of the fuckers with me before they filled me full of arrows.
Oh.
But luckily enough, he'd point behind his shoulder. The gnome saved my life, so I'm in debt to him.
Yeah, they were very yellow belly. Not sure what their whole deal was till after they came barging in here.
Oh, they want the same thing we did. Oh, just some money. Just they didn't want to work for it.
Amateurs.
I know, right? And then I'll cheers. But no, I didn't see
Talking
them.
about you were a bat on the ceiling.
Whoa, how'd you know that?
You
You
weren't
fell.
very.
Yeah, he
You
saw
weren't
you
very
turn into...
sneaky.
Oh, okay.
You're not very
You're not very
subtle.
subtle with that. Yeah. This is my little trick. I just cape here, and I kind of like show
It's
them
a bit more than a little trick.
show my cape that's like under my fur.
Strangeness beyond belief. Right. So what are we doing? Are we going to walk outside, chuck him and leave him? See what the job is then?
Yeah, I don't have anything against turning them in, but we should probably talk to the authority outside before they stop us from interacting in this town anymore.
Say leave that to Hogen.
I was
then use the
promised
moment
I was
to-
promised a lot of money, but I'm willing to share it with the boys since you guys were part of this big fight.
I do have a question for Captain, though.
Yes, what's up?
Which was the ring for Charm?
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Oh,
I totally
no.
forgot my notes. Ring of Persuasion,
no.
my bad.
Oh no.
That could go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was the only one who gets the,
second hand.
I only got
Yes.
the telekinesis ring.
I would say that the telekinesis ring, the telepathy, I'm actually going to replace, let's replace the telekinesis with persuasion. So it's a persuasion telepathy ring. And what it does for you is that while wearing it, you have advantage on all persuasion rolls. So while you're wearing it, you have advantage on all persuasion rolls. If you have advantage already, you'll have double advantage.
Double advantage.
Keeps rolling, doesn't stop.
All right.
Can I be a little loot goblin and loot this bronze bandit over here?
Yes. So if you loot the bronze bandits, I would say that none of them have money on them, but they all have a dagger and a longsword.
I'll take it.
All right. So you proceed to take how many? There are about, I'm going to say 11 bodies. So 11 daggers and 11 long swords.
Oh man, a lot of weight. I'll take like 3 daggers and I'll take 2 longswords.
Very nice, very nice. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll just go outside and wait for the others.
Vaughn will carry out the tied up captives and take him out there.
Before Jax leaves, he's gonna check on the civilians in front of him.
Very nice. So you check on the civilians, and they all wake up, and they step outside.
All right. I'm gonna follow behind them.
All right. So is everyone stepping outside?
Yep.
Are you bringing the prisoners with you?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Let me get all your tokens together. 1 second. So as you guys step outside...
Don't forget Susie.
Oh, of course. Can't forget Susie. Let me grab Susie. Actually, no. Hogen would say, Susie, stay inside, please. Make sure nothing else happens. You've got it, my love. Susie stays inside. And, let me change the music. So as you guys are stepping outside, you see Ramona. She has tears in her eyes. She says, "Oh, Father, I'm so sorry. They said that we're all under arrest. That we're going to be executed." What? For what? Apparently treason. People are saying that we're all part of a group to kill the Queen. That's nonsense. I know. I tried telling them, but Rolly is angry and unbelievable. As you guys step outside, and as you step outside, you see over 100 black knights surrounding you. Putting you guys the map now.
A question: would the
Oh shit.
the healing drinks that we drank, would that count as a
Yes.
short rest or a long rest?
Oh yeah, no, you're all fully long rested. You're all fully healed.
Okay.
So you have about 100 black knights surrounding you right now, as Ramona is like, she's crying of tears in her eyes, and Apollo steps forward. He's tall, he's handsome, and he's strong, as he stares you all down with a frown on his face. You are all charged with treason against our kingdom. How do you plead? As he pulls out his longsword and points it at all of you.
Not guilty. Don't shoot. I guess that. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not
I give-
guilty. But that is like literally licking his tongue, or licking his lips, just going like this.
Vaughn will take the 3 prisoners and sort of toss them on the ground in front of him. We are not guilty, but these are the ones that are. Ask Vandera over there.
As you say that, Captain Apollo shakes his head. Vandera seems to think that she's in control of our military, but she's not. I'm in command, and I'm in charge of the protection of our queen. You initiated a fight in a bar. You put Princess Rolia's life in danger. You almost got her killed. Probably even kidnapped. The way I see it, you are all part of a conspiracy. And we do not have the resources or time to get to the bottom of it. So I sentence you all to death. And as he says that, you guys begin to see people circle behind the knights. As one person yells, says, "No, they saved us! They helped us get out of this building! They saved us!" As you see multiple civilians begin to march up from behind, and you see hundreds of people cheering and saying, "They're not criminals! They're heroes! heroes, heroes. Like people are like chanting. Like you guys hear chanting going on around you. The Black Knights all just kind of stand still as you guys hear chanting from the civilians. Hundreds of people, thousands of people cheering for you guys, calling you heroes. As Hogen steps forward, they're right. They saved my tavern. They're heroes. People are chanting as like the Black Knights. They look to Apollo, and Apollo's just like, he's like, put your swords away for now. And as they do, the Queen steps forward. My. I had to see it for myself. It seems to me like you are heroes. I haven't seen the people cheer for a group like this in a long time. I assume you all know who I am, of course. I am the queen of the kingdom. You just say no. She just ignores you. I am the queen of the Ralvania kingdom, of course. I am Queen Ronevia. It's an honor to meet all of you. Forgive my Black Knights, they're a bit anxious because of the criminal activity in our kingdom. The criminal activity has been quite rampant. A lot going on. However, from what I've been told, you saved my daughter's life. And you stopped a couple of bandits. You even brought the leader to me alive. Oh, I'll have fun making this one tell me everything he knows. As she looks at Royce and like she shows like an evil gleam in her eye, and she looks at you and she says, "Are the six of you a group, a team? Who sponsors you?" Hogen immediately kind of says, "May I ask why?" "Well, because if you're a team, then I have to pay you. And I have to pay whoever sponsors them, of course." "Oh, well, I'm the sponsor." Hogan calls out.
He's lying.
He's chatting shit. We don't know this guy.
So who says he's lying? Who says he's lying? Who said that?
The paladin me.
Maxon immediately says he's lying. He's like, no, I'm not lying. And the Queen's like, "Oh, well, that's a pity. If you were a team of six and you were a sponsor, then I would say that our country is in desperate need of you. We need a team of people for people to cheer on. I was willing to sponsor you through the government. A state-sponsored team of heroes. I was thinking 20,000 gold."
We're a team. We're a team.
You walked right over to the team.
That bar just passed. Yes, absolutely a pleasure.
I guess.
So Jack says that, and she's like, "Oh, splendid. Well, here's how it works. We are in need of a team of heroes. I think the people would agree. The crime rates have gone up exponentially in the last year or so because of all the demons impersonating humans. What do you say, people? Do you want a team of heroes?" Like people are cheering, yeah. Yeah, people are cheering, yeah, heroes, woo! Like the people are cheering, they're eating this up. As she looks at you and she says, "Well, I consider it official then. The six of you are a team of heroes, sponsored by, what's your name, little man?" "The name's Hogen. Hogen Ironhull." "Ah, you are sponsored by Hogen, the owner of this, quaint little, tavern I see here. Yes. Do you have it? Do you have a team name for the six of you? Oh, I should also mention that when I said 20,000 gold, I meant per month."
Okay, now we're not a team.
Monthly, 20,000 gold monthly. So, what is your team name? I'll give you a minute to discuss it if you haven't picked one yet. As she just kind of looks at her nails and waits for you guys to pick a team name.
We're just all
Hogen's Heroes!
How are we meant to pick a name hold on.
You guys can talk about this out
Would
of character,
be-
by the way. I don't mind this being out of character. You guys talk about out of character.
The
if you
money
want.
makers.
Hogan's Heroes.
We're gonna be the Iron Holders.
I like
We
Hogan's
just have
Heroes,
to have
unironically.
a very incompetent German nemesis.
Okay, so
Or are you guys too young for that?
So Vaughn said Hogan's Heroes, which is a show, by
Hogan's-
the way, an old show. Surax seemed to like that idea. Any other ideas?
I suggested the Iron Holders.
The Iron Holders. Okay. Any other ideas?
I'll go with the Iron Holders.
All right. So
I guess it doesn't sound too bad.
sounds to me like it's a vote. Then I'll type it in chat. Iron Holders and Hogan's Heroes. So what I want you guys to do is
Iron
type in
6 is actually decent.
Iron 6. Okay, so we have 3 options. Iron 6. So what I want you guys to do is type in chat. Out of those 3, type in chat the one that you would want for the group name. Iron Holders, Hogan's Heroes, and Iron 6.
Iron 6 is good if we're never gonna get an extra person or the person never leave.
Or die. I would say
feel like-
Iron Hold. Like the iron hole of a ship. More than the holders.
Good too.
The Iron 6 is actually better instead of just Iron 6. Just the Iron 6.
The 6 iron!
Hey, that sounds pretty
Iron on
good. Yeah.
it.
Iron's hand.
There's 6 iron. That's pretty
Put your
good.
vote in.
the six iron. Okay, the 6 iron.
6
Okay.
iron.
So okay, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna remove Iron Holders, and it looks like, right now it looks like it's. I'll remove Hogan's Heroes as well. So it looks like we have the Iron 6 and the 6 iron is what we got. So you guys pick between those 2. So go ahead and recast your
Iron
vote.
hands.
Okay, so here I'll put the Iron 6, the 6 iron, and the Iron Hand. Those are the 3 options. Type in chat which one you guys would want. Make sure to type it in chat. But don't do thumbs up. Just type in chat. Although it looks like 6
It
iron
was
is the
more
winner.
for the 6 iron.
Yeah,
But that is.
yeah, 6 Iron's already the winner. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Making sure. The 6 iron. All right. The 6 iron it is. Sirax, if you want to like make it like it could be a joke if you want. You could be like, I would have preferred the Iron 6, but whatever. You can do it if you want to. I don't care. But anyway,
He's just gonna shrug. He's gonna shrug his shoulders and say, "It's what we should have been," but beat it out by vote.
all right, fair enough. So the 6 iron. So you guys call it the 6 iron. Is that people are just start cheering like the 6 iron, the 6 iron. Like people are cheering for you guys, and basically, you guys are sponsored by Hogan. Now you are anyway, as you guys get, and you guys are paid 20,000 gold, and basically she tells you guys that you're paid literally just to exist, like just for you guys to be a team. So the government will pay you 20,000 gold. You guys split it between each other. 20,000 gold just to be a team for people to cheer on and be heroes in the kingdom. And you guys are celebrated as heroes. And I think this is a good time to end session, but what I will say is that at this point in time, Royce and Clonette, they are taken into custody along with the Bronze Bandits, so that they are all arrested and taken into custody. They will be executed later, and also by the crown. You guys are celebrated as heroes. You guys are all paid. And you guys, we could talk more about like whether you guys stay together and all that. We'll talk more about that. But ultimately, for next session, I do want to inform you to kind of be prepared. Is that next session is going to be a time skip. So it's going to be a 5-year time skip. 5 years from now, you guys will each, like as a group or individual, whatever, you will get a letter from Hogan saying, "Hey guys, it's been a long time, about a couple years now, but well, I need your help. Something's happened to my daughter. She's been kidnapped by a demon. Please, it would mean so much to me if you could help me." And you guys know that Hogan has always been nice to you. Like he's always sent you vintage wine and booze, and he doesn't take any of the money of the 20,000 gold. Like he lets you guys keep all of it. If you give any to him, you can, but he doesn't want any of it. He's just thankful to you guys. And yeah, we will end session there because I am feeling a little tired. I'm not gonna lie, I have been a little sick today, but you guys have been amazing players. Really well done. So we're gonna end session there, but we will continue next week for Hogen's Dilemma. We officially have our party, the Iron Six. Or no, sorry. The 6 Iron. My goodness, how could I fuck that up? The 6 Iron. I'm sorry. The 6 Iron. So the 6 Iron, and that is the end of session. Thank you so much for listening. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.